One of the questions that I'd gotten was, how did I adjust the laser? Did the laser that was replaced come preset? What did I do? Did I just shoot it at the range and hope for the best, move the bullet point of impact towards the laser dot? I just wanted to show you what I'm doing and how I did it. If you're familiar with what a boresight is, a boresight is a device that usually shines a laser down the bore of the pistol or rifle, and at which point you would make your scope reticles line up with it. In this case, we're doing it with the laser. So if you look here, now I have two dots. The bottom left dot is the Bodyguard's laser itself. The top middle dot, and I'll make the Bodyguard laser flash for reference, that the one that's flashing is the Bodyguard laser, the one that is steady is the boresight. So let me turn this off. Let me show you here. So here is the pistol. Let me see if I can get this better situated here. Alright, so take the pull down pin out, pop this off. If you notice, there isn't a spring or magazine or anything here. What I have is this. This is a, come on, focus. This is a Sightmark brand laser boresight for a 380 ACP. And what we're doing is we're inserting it directly into the barrel. And because of the cartridge length with the laser, you're not able to do this any other way. And then what I'm doing here, so I'm pushing down hard on the extractor so it'll actually seat. Now the case with the laser is in the slide. I'm just going to reassemble the Bodyguard temporarily, and I'm not even going to fully put the takedown pin in. I'm just going to do this so that it's together, the frame is lined up where it's supposed to be. And again, here's what we're looking at. So this is a laser in line with the bore axis of the pistol itself. Now what I'm going to do here, if I can find my little tool, is I'm going to adjust this Bodyguard's laser to be just a hair higher than that, just a smidge above. So if I activate the second laser, I want to go up and I want to go to the right. So let's make our right hand adjustment first. By the way, this probably is easier in the dark, but hold on a second. I gotta straighten out my... The Bodyguard uses the smallest Allen wrench that I've ever seen, and I think it's like a 1 millimeter. Alright, so we're basically going to rotate this adjustment here. Okay, well that would explain it. So this wrench, this itty bitty tiny one, focus, is for the Insight laser, and it's actually a different size for the Crimson Trace. Now they did send me the correct wrench with the Crimson Trace. They even sent me a small laser lens cleaning brush. But let's make these adjustments real quick, and then I'll verify this at a little bit longer distance. What I want is 7 yards. 7 yards, 21 feet. The reason that being is, you know, at 21 feet, say someone had a knife, they could clear that distance towards you within 1 second. And so you wouldn't really have a whole lot of time to put your front and rear sights on a target. That's when you would just activate the laser and shoot if you could, if you had a moment to. But either way, we want it hitting where it's supposed to be hitting. So first of all, looks like turning it clockwise brings us up, and it looks like turning us clockwise here. There's this one. So now if you see that, let me try hitting the lights. Okay, so now, focus. You can see my flashing laser from the Bodyguard. And let me turn the laser off on the Bodyguard. So that's the boresight. That's the light from the Crimson Trace laser. And I've made it flash just for clarity. So again, we're going to try this at a little bit longer distance and just fine tune it. But I wanted to show you that we're going to be adjusting the laser with a laser boresight just to make sure it's on point.